Welcome to the Big Ree and Ace Pick Six. Want to welcome back all the loyal followers. And if you're new here, we got Big Ree right here and Ace right here. Gonna give you some great picks. Let's go, Ace.
All right, boys, NFL Week 11. Cannot wait for the weekend to come. It's going to be a really, really good weekend. And why it's going to be a really good weekend? Because there's going to be a major upset. I have a major upset alert here. And I cannot wait to watch that game because it's going to be a good game. And we're going to get right into the games here, boys, because this is Thursday. We shot a little bit late here, and there's a Thursday night game. We're not picking the Thursday night game. Do you have Thursday night game on it? So we don't have the Thursday night game on the docket, but we want to get straight into this. I cannot wait. I just cannot wait for the weekend to come. I got a busy Saturday, Big Ree. I'm planning a party, and you don't know about this party. I guess you do now. You know about the party, but I'm planning a party. So Saturday, I'm going to be driving around to venues, checking out some venues. So it's going to be a busy day. A lot of food as usual, boys. What does that mean if I'm driving around Saturday, Big Ree?
You're gonna eat?
I'm going to eat for sure, but I'm going to be missing a lot of the college games, which, oh man, but don't worry. I got the games on my phones, Gamecast. So hopefully you guys, I'm not going to be getting in any accidents driving like this, trying to watch the game and stuff.
Or with the comments.
Or like reading the comments about Joe Burrow. I have to start calling Joe Burrow my daddy. But cannot wait, boys. And it's Thursday. Nothing better than Thursday. Friday, you're almost like the weekend's already there.
Yeah.
But Thursday, it's like, look, we got through 4 days, and it's like, oh, tomorrow you got 3 straight days. I don't know about you boys, but I'm big on the Netflix game. I don't know. Are you big?
Netflix.
I love Netflix. There's nothing better, Oh man, like when you're just trying to stay in and get cozy, get some chips, chips and cookies. I don't know about you guys. My go-to snack when I'm on Netflix is chips and cookies.
Okay.
Actually, wait, I got a lot. Okay, so if I would give you my top 4, and this is not in any order because it's just tough for me to choose.
Yeah.
Chips Ahoy, M&M cookies.
Okay, yeah, that's solid.
I love those with a big glass of milk. Number 2, Doritos.
Okay.
Doritos chips. And I'm on the taco flavor right now.
Okay, I haven't heard that one.
Those are good. Those are really good. Number 3, cookies and cream ice cream with sprinkles. Oh man. And then number 4 on the docket is cereal. Sometimes I just want a big bowl of cereal with some milk. Sure. And right now Reese's Puffs is on there. Cookie Crisp.
Yeah.
Love that. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, that's definitely my favorite for sure.
Fruity Pebbles.
I'm not a fan of
You're not a fan of Fruity Pebbles?
Too fruity for me.
Oh man. And there's one that I'm missing. Granola cereal is always there.
I'm trying to eat the healthy one.
So that's classic sometimes, but sometimes when you just want the good stuff.
Yeah.
You want the good stuff. What's the chocolate one that's kind of like Fruity Pebbles?
Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh, I'm with that. I'm not about the fruit.
Oh man,
I'm about the chocolate.
I haven't even had lunch today, and I can't even wait till like the Netflix session when I'm binging, and I'm gonna be like, probably, honestly, usually I binge for a couple of hours, so I can't go through just with like one bowl of cereal and that's it. So it's gonna be
That's why you just gotta set up the whole snack bar at once, like so it's right in front of you.
Oh man, really, I cannot wait. All right, well, let's get into the games. Here we go, boys and girls. Start you guys off here. We got Buffalo at Miami. Buffalo is a 5.5-point favorite here, coming off a 19-16 loss to Cleveland. I told you, boys, take Cleveland. That was one of my locks of the week last week, and I did go 1-2, boys, last week. I told you guys on that lock of the week, though, and Cleveland came through for me. Back-to-back road games for Buffalo. They did beat Miami 31-21 in Week 7. They have a strong defense, but a weak run D. I've said that. Weak run D, but Miami has no run game at all. Terrible run game. dead last in the league. I mean, non-existent here. Then we got, Miami, who is 2-7, currently on a 2-game winning streak. Reed, would you think we would have said that all season?
No way.
Everybody was worried if they even gonna get a win, and now they're on a 2-game winning streak. They lost their first 7. They're playing hard and they're staying competitive, boys. Fitzpatrick is putting up some decent numbers here. They realize that Josh Rosen is complete trash, the QB out of UCLA. That guy should be out of the league. He was crying. Do you remember after the draft when he fell to 10th and he was crying and he was like, holy crap, like I'm going to make everybody regret this, that they picked me. They picked, I think, Josh Allen, Darnold, and Mayfield over him. And he said, what?
Did Allen go ahead of him?
Yeah, Allen was number 7. Darnold was 3. Mayfield was number 1. He's like, I'm going to make everybody regret it. What kind of crap was that? Like, you have the balls to say that you're going to make everybody regret it, and you're playing like complete trash.
He's not even playing.
I mean, he's not playing for a reason. They gave him an opportunity, and he sucked.
He got outplayed by Ryan Fitzpatrick.
It's just complete trash here. But look, guys, do not get fooled here. I know you guys all thought Big Ace is going to jump on Miami like I did last time, and I got you guys that W. Look, Miami was consistently 12, 13, 14, 15-point underdogs. The whole season, all of a sudden, they get 2 wins against some crappy teams, and now it's a 5-point underdog. Do not get fooled. This is for you, Bills Mafia. I'm taking the Bills minus 5.5. Game 2. Arizona at San Francisco. San Francisco was 11.5-point favorite. Arizona 3-6-1, coming off a 30-27 loss to Tampa Bay. They're on a 3-game losing streak here, boys. They've lost 28-25 to San Francisco in Week 9. Quarterback Kyler Murray is playing well, throwing the ball, running the ball, protecting the ball. And they are averaging 22 points per game. And I like this guy. I like Murray. He's an up-and-coming quarterback. Then we got San Francisco 8-1, coming off the first loss of the season to Seattle on Monday night, 27-24 loss. But they've only played 4 teams with winning records all season. Jimmy G has thrown an interception in 7 of his 9 games. Look, it's a short week for them also. Upset alert here, boys. Upset alert. I'm calling Arizona to win this game. On the road, I'm calling Arizona to win. Easily covering my lock of the week here. Take Arizona plus 11.5. Game 3. We got New England 8-1. Man, I'm sweating here, Big Reed. We don't got the AC on. We got to turn the AC on. Holy crap. We got New England at Philadelphia. New England is a 3.5-point favorite here. 8-1. New England coming off their first loss, 37-20 to Baltimore. Back-to-back road games here. Finally going to play a decent schedule. Look, they started off with such a crappy schedule. They went 8-0, and now they're actually playing a decent schedule. Brady has thrown an interception in 5 of his last 6 games. And then we got Philly, who's 5-4, who I've been ripping all season. They're coming off a 22-14 win versus Chicago. That was a good win. Trubisky is so bad. They're back-to-back wins after losing 2 straight. And look, Wentz is playing well. Running back Jordan Howard is playing solid. And look, they're well rested after a bye week. They're at home. I like Philly. Look, I think New England's overrated. I've said that all season. I didn't like Philly, but look, they're at home. That's going to be the difference here. I'm taking Philly plus 3.5. Big Reed, let's go.
All right, so I went 1-2 last week. Falcons plus 14 hit, and they won. I didn't think I don't think they expected that. And then Bucks minus 4.5 didn't hit. I mean, gotta give Kyler Murray credit, as Ace mentioned. And then my best bet was Colts minus 10, and these guys lost. unbelievable. Dolphins getting their second win.
But that was because they had Hoyer, man. Hoyer and QB, dude. That's
Yeah.
night and day. That was
Yeah.
when like Luke Falk was starting with
Yeah.
Sam Darnold hurt. You know, like that guy. There's certain quarterbacks that are not NFL caliber quarterbacks.
I mean,
period.
Colin Kaepernick has a workout this weekend.
It's a joke that guy's not in the league. I get all the other politics around it, and there's some workout set up for him, and I
Yeah.
hope this guy gets signed because, look, there's probably at least 5 teams right now that he should be playing on.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Colts are one of them, right?
The Colts, the Dolphins should be playing this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a ton of teams that. I mean, the Bengals.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly,
come
yeah.
on, guys. There's a lot of teams that he could play for, and if you look at his stats, look, I wasn't a huge fan of Kaepernick. I'll make that clear. But the guy can play, and he, if you surround him with the right talent, he can definitely be a starter in this league.
Absolutely. All right, so the first game I got is the Broncos at the Vikings. The current spread is Vikings minus 10.5. We got the 3-6 Broncos coming off a bye week. Their last game was versus the Browns. They won at home 24-19. Really doesn't say much. 7-3 Vikings coming off a big road win on Sunday night. I'm sure everyone was watching versus the Cowboys 28-24. This Vikings team is just so confusing, like everyone's saying they're pretenders, then they go out and have a big win. Gotta give credit to Kirk Cousins. He plays good. Dalvin Cook has looked amazing this season. Broncos, on the other hand, not looking good. They gave up on Flacco. I think they've accepted that their season is over.
They should have known.
Everyone here is going to be taking the Vikings minus 10.5 because they beat the Cowboys. So am I. Psych! I'm going with the Broncos plus 10.5 here. Best believe that. Their defense is going to step up. The Vikings will win this game, but I think they'll win by like 6 or 7. And I'm taking the Broncos plus 10.5. The next game I got is the Falcons at the Panthers. The Panthers are currently a 5.5 point favorite. 2-7 Falcons coming off a shocking win, as I mentioned. 26-9, holding Drew Brees to the least amount of points in his career. Unfreaking believable. And the 5-4 Panthers coming off a 24-16 loss to the Packers on the road in the snow. Just a good old game in Lambeau. Look, I'm going to keep this one short. The Panthers did lose but they played good. They were only down 24-16, and they got it in the goal. Christian McCaffrey got stopped on the last play at the 1 yard line. I was honestly more impressed with the Panthers than the Packers in that game, as dumb as that might sound. The Falcons, look, they won. Nobody expected it. And the win of their season, probably their Super Bowl. And don't fall in that trap that, they beat the Saints in New Orleans, they're going to go beat the Panthers. McCaffrey's going to have a field day. Their defense is really bad. I'm taking the Panthers minus 5.5. That's my best bet of the week. The last game I got is Bears at Rams, Sunday night for you guys. The Rams are currently a 6.5 point favorite. We got the 4-5 Bears coming off a 20-13 win versus the Lions. 5-4 Rams coming off a loss versus the Steelers. Nobody expected that. I had Cooper Kupp on my fantasy team. This guy's a beast, and I had 0 points in a PPR league. I thought it was a mistake. I thought Yahoo made a mistake. I'm like, what's going on here? And then I looked at the actual stats. I was just like, oh my god. Jared Goff played like shit.
Trash.
243 yards, 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble. Look, both of these teams are regressing right now. Both with bad quarterbacks, Mitchell Trubisky and Jared Goff. But right now, I would take Jared Goff any day over Trubisky. I'm sure Ace can agree with me on that. Look, Vegas is begging you to take the Bears, and I know you probably are going to if you don't listen to Big Ree. The Rams are going to come back. This is at home. They're a 6.5 point favorite for a reason. And Todd Gurley he's been falling off too, but I think he'll have a solid game. And I'm going to take the Rams minus 6.5. And I'm going to give you guys one bonus pick. Woo-hoo. I'm going to take the Redskins plus 1.5. Vegas is begging you to take the Jets as well. because they won versus the Giants and everyone's going to be all hyped. Don't fall in that trap. Take the Redskins plus 1.5. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, like the video, subscribe, and comment. Peace out, guys.